Hi there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim here to do a reading. It's going to be divided into columns. We're going to have one for the next 48 hour, one for the weekly, one for the monthly, and then the advice column. And so I'm going to use these oracle cards to head it off, to head each one off. And I hope you're doing really well out there, Pisces. Hope you're staying warm, happy, healthy, all that good stuff. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, your angels. Let's get some messages for Pisces highest good. Give me something for the next 48 hour. There's some change. Don't resist. There's some change. Don't resist. What about the weekly, the week coming up, first week December? Grief. We're holding on to some kind of grief. That is our adversity. Says grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And adversity says I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. All right, give me a message for the month for Pisces, please. Message for the month. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, and then growth on the bottom. Oh, and what? I must forget. An advice column. So it seems, just because I guess that seems like that would be advice. Humor. Advice, please, for Pisces. Discipline. Kind of like the King of Swords. That is something that I definitely could use more of. Let me pause for a second. All right, so discipline. Like I said, I need that. I need some. If you find out where to get extra reserves of discipline, let me know. I hear it can't be bought. All right, so this is the Real Talk Oracle. I love this little deck. I got it off of Etsy. I think it's amazing. So the Real Talk. Tell me about next 48 hour for Pisces. Action. So there is something that's changing. So not to resist some change. You are the director in your life, and sometimes you have to yell action to yourself. Take the initiative to make progress and move forward with your endeavors. It's never too late to start and use however many takes that it takes, basically. So action. Get ready for some action and get ready for some change. This week is going to be a hard week because of letting go of grief, and that being your adversity. Maybe even on top of it, you might have extra adversity. I don't know what about, but we'll find out, and we're definitely going to see how this gets better. It feels like, to me, you keep your mind busy, or at least that's what the advice could be. Tell me more about this week, this grief and adversity. Grief and adversity. I just feel like stopping right here. I have Shmoney. Could be grief over money, or with something to do with money. I'm feeling like we need to stop and go ahead and pull some cards because of this. Transmute. You have the ability to transform tough times into a challenging energy, into a multitude of things. And Rumi would say these holes here in the shirt, that's where the light comes in. So let your heart space lead the way as you transmute your struggles into wisdom and wonder. Okay, Pisces, and you're not the only sign that got the transmute card. It's actually, that was kind of like a theme for the fire signs, I believe. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and pause, and then let's ask the tarot what's going on with this grief, with the adversity. What are you transmuting, Pisces? What is this grief and adversity about? And thanks for being patient with me while I get these cards. A new adventure, a new investment, something new. The Page of Earth is something that's promising. So, and it usually has to do with an investment or a message that something maybe even starts small but then ends up being something kind of big. This is about picking something different. This is also about picking something different. Tell me more about that, Page of Earth. Nine of Air. It's really like coming across as like you can't do the same thing every day. Like you can't, like I know what this feels like, but of being kind of sad, down, depressed, or looking at the things. Truly, you could be looking at the Nine of Air. It doesn't have to be just like made up stuff. It can be really that some things are going wrong, and we worry about those things, those thoughts, those, but there's an energy of like snap out of it here with this Nine of Air, because you can be in that feeling of grief and depression for too long. You can get kind of stuck to it. You can almost get addicted to feeling a certain way. This is a hopelessness feeling. It's like a seeing no way out. But this is part of the change. So, because I think this is the change, is that there's something that you're going to find when you start investing in, that what it makes or what it does is going to help you to release a lot of worries or fears that you've been thinking of, or depression. Even challenges that cause sleep to be disturbed, you know. Tell me about these challenges with adversity. Tell me about these challenges. And some of that can even be genetic. You know, some of that can be genetic with, I certainly know about that with the Nine of Air, worry, depression, anxiety, things like that, being things that are kind of like passed down. That might be the adversity, is having to get over that. You've got two cards, I feel like, that represent the that Aquarius energy. Elder of Air, King of Swords. It's the truth and the clarity that you get possibly from coming out of this energy. So your challenge, can we stay disciplined during a time where it's so easy to dwell on the sad? And it certainly is right now. There's a lot of things going on with the world, with war, with hunger, with, oh my God, I can name like a million things that could lead us to just be part of the worry cloud instead of part of the success that you're going to have with this discipline. It's being part of the solution when you're the solution to your own worry, right? It's a very serious feel. I see why humor came up for you. Whew. Humor. Tell me about humor. Tell me about the month. The month. Okay, the Eight of Water in reverse, the Fool in reverse, is somebody that's not really wanting to open up or even take that first step yet for fear of leaving something that they've even gotten used to, that though it's not pleasing, is still a fear of letting go or a fear of opening up again. It comes hand in hand with the fear of trusting again, basically. And you got the magic ball. It says you are a magical being with the ability to create your own reality. This involves stepping into your power and believing in your own abilities. When armed with this confidence, you'll create and be a living example of magic. You'll create and be a living example of magic. Give us something for the discipline, the advice, and then we'll pull some more. Hella expressive. It is healthy for me to honor and express my emotions through any medium that I choose, art, writing, etc. Understanding and respecting your moods and emotions will lead you to greater levels of emotional maturity and self-discovery. I also have worthy. You are worthy of all your desires. No matter what you've experienced in the past, you are deserving of happiness and whatever your definition of success is. You know that you are worthy and deserving of that. Definitely. Hella expressive. All right, give us a little bit more on what this is about with the learning to trust again. Has to do with what you have been through before. The Queen of Air in the reverse. If this is an archetype, I feel like this is a person that you have dealt with before in the past, or if it's the archetype that you have been in before, it's somebody that stays in a situation when it's not their true north. Like they know that it's not the direction that they maybe are supposed to be going in that would make them the most content. They're still hanging on to energies or people or places, situations that are really heavy and depressing. And this is like staying, like not leaving as a person or a situation when you know that it's already, this situation or a person had already done something to your heart that got you kind of closed off. And so now it's like if you stay in a situation like that, it's almost like illogical. Disconnected. Choose to see the humor. This can be also a friend that has betrayed us in some way. It can be a friend that had betrayed us. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe Pisces, your own energy. Discipline. What is the advice column about? Tell me more about that. Wow. Too many I don't even see because there's just a lot. There's just a lot. There might be something new here too. Two of water. Maybe something new coming up for you. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Tell me more about the discipline, the advice for Pisces. New. Like I said, there's something new, and there is the evidence of something new again. Just be in that period or where we're like waiting waiting on news, waiting on change. Oh. Page of Water is the new beginning. I feel like it's whatever to trust your, open your heart to. Wow, another one that means the same thing. Ace of Water. It's the same type thing. It's love begins. Okay, love begins. Wow, if you haven't gotten hit by the 8 of Fire, this is Cupid's arrow, you will. Go out and have a good time after you've disciplined. It's like have the work first and then the fun, and then there's your 3 of Water, you know? There's the having fun, the celebrating. 6 of Fire in the reverse. You need to be around people, places, situations that really fully appreciate you. Because 6 of Fire in the reverse is like you're not getting somewhere with this energy. This new stuff, yeah. So what's the news? What is the news you're waiting on? What's the news that they're waiting on? You're just waiting on that pathway, that magical pathway. That adversity, for some reason, is going to bring you towards this person. It's going to, oh, okay. So this is like actually physically leaving a place and going somewhere else. 6 of Swords. Judgment is like the pathway is going to open up. It will look like magic. The pathway will open up. And you'd be wise to take it. You'd be wise to. Now, Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. Look, see, this is a good news cycle. It's a good news cycle. Yeah, I love it. I love that. Okay, so announcement. It is the pathway. It is. Anything else? The King of Pentacles. Justice in the reverse. There's something that with this Page of Pentacles here, the message is that something will balance out when it comes to your pentacles, basically. Your pentacles, especially if you're experiencing some kind of loss in the business realm or whatever at this time, then know that that's also going to improve with this new investment. All right. So that is what I've got for you for the most part here, Pisces. I'm going to pull you some tea leaves. Oh. And let's see what else. I have angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm, tiger doing something risky, taking a chance. Bow, you're highly thought of. Table, hard work ahead. Wall, a misunderstanding. Lightning, control your anger, you will be sorry. Candle, you'll be shown the way. Desk, pay attention to your work. And Bull, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. Okay, and that's what I've got for you guys. So I'm sending you much love and light. I'm also going to pull one of these Guardian Angel cards. I about forgot. Guardian Angel reading card. So look at it. This Angel of Happiness in the reverse, laying on top of the 9 of Swords, which I said could represent unhappiness. Sadness. Vision is here underneath that. You have a vision. This is, you will get back to some kind of happiness. Let's read. Okay. Angel of Happiness, it says you received this card because your angels want to know that you are going to return to a natural state of happiness. This is a natural state that we usually take for granted. It can be felt like for sure when we're a child, smiling and laughing and knowing that this is an everyday occurrence here. As we grow into adulthood, at times we can forget to see that happiness is still within us and around us. It is only when we stop and become still and focus our attention on what creates happiness in our life that we realize we've been focusing on the wrong things. So your angels want to put that smile back on your face. They want to accompany you and help you show others how to get their happiness back too. And that is happiness and friends and reunion and celebrating abundance. Laughter is the second step to happiness. Smiling is the first. Make it your journey from this day forward to remind yourself each day what makes you happy. Remember to smile at your friends and strangers. Sharing happiness with yourself and others is the beginning of returning to your natural state of happiness. I am happy and at peace with myself. I allow my angel of happiness to accompany me along my journey so that we can share smiles and happiness with others. Okay, and then I have Angel of Music. You have received this card to be reminded to put music back into your life. As you know, I'm not reading from the book on this one, but you know that music can completely get us into a different vibration. And so maybe that's another thing, is to kind of watch the music so that it's not something that's maybe bringing us down more, but something that can lift us up, lift our spirits up. You may be even inspired to write or create music of your own. It says your affirmation through the book is, I find peace and solitude through listening to music. Music speaks to my soul and inspires me to fulfill my life purpose. Music. That's what I've got for you. So I'm sending much love and light. Like, share, subscribe, come back. If you want a private reading, check out my website in the description box below. Bye, Pisces.